Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning, and I am about to leave Nashville. My head's a little crooked. I know you've all been excited waiting through my break for another series of videos. Well, they're coming, so get ready. So me and the roommate said our goodbyes. I'll be back in like a month and a half as I'm passing through. Oh my goodness, I should be wearing a seatbelt. I am getting a late start today. It is 11 a.m. and I'm just leaving now. I was planning on leaving at like 6 a.m. so I could do some thrifting, get to the hotel in Little Rock, Arkansas in time for the Packer game. That's not gonna happen. But of course, let's go get breakfast. I am at Thrift Smart. Unfortunately, they don't open for a couple hours. I just stopped here to drop off some donations. I just knocked on the door, and they know me pretty well here, so they let me in. So I am in Dixon, Tennessee, and I found a Goodwill. I'm glad I came. I got a bunch of these marquee letters. They're actually molds to make them out of paper mache. They are $3 each. I should get between 15 and 20 each depending on which one I have. I'm getting $10 each for these. There are 3 of them. 20 for this wallpaper, which I'm paying 2 for. This was really exciting. I thought it was brand new. $3.99. It's worth $87 new. Unfortunately, it's used, but it's still a $30 item. And for $7.99, I got this $25 box of diapers. That's $25 after fees. I also got a whole bunch of books in here. We're going to talk about those outside. So I'm scanning books inside. I was there for about 5 minutes scanning, and I see someone come up with one of those fancy scanners on a PDA. And he started scanning. And so I struck up a conversation with him. He's asking me if I had already hit the area that he was in. I'm like, no, I'm just by the textbooks. And then he ended up moving after he couldn't find anything to the other side of the book. When I walked out, he had like 1 or 2 books, and in the same amount of time, I got 14. In addition to that, while I was scanning books, an employee started putting more books on the shelf. I was loving that because I was getting the first go at them. They weren't picked over or anything. I found a $57 book, a couple of $30 books. Almost everything that I scanned that was a textbook that she pulled was worth money. So I did really well with books. So I spent a total of $97, and I should get about $550 to $600 for it all. I just averaged out the books and the marquee letters based on what I was seeing. This box is gonna go in that building. It's Sunday, so UPS is closed, so we gotta improvise. One thing I would like to point out, at Office Depot you can just drop it off. That's all it is a drop-off point, whereas Staples is an actual UPS store where they will scan it in and give you a receipt. Something to think about when you're dropping your packages off on Sundays. Just leaving GameStop now, had to stock up on some Wii Fit games. Hey California, do you want to know why I'll never move to your state? $1.89 per gallon for gasoline. They're almost giving it away for free. So what are you paying in California? Oh my god, something terrible has happened. I think we're under attack. There's a giant fireball in the sky. Look. I don't know what it is. I live in the southeast. Our skies have been gray for weeks. That's normal, gray and haze and rain. What is that giant thing? I can feel heat radiating off of it. We're all gonna die! And yet again, going over the Mississippi River. Arkansas. Boy, was that a fun trip. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video series. Finally made it back to Tennessee. I just had to check this thing out. So this place used to be a professional basketball arena, and now it's a Bass Pro Shops. This place is just massive. Let's check it out. We've left the store now. We're tracking deer in the woods. There are a lot of them out here, and they're pretty tame. They'll walk right up to you. Seriously, is this a retail store, or I don't even know what to describe it. It's pretty cool. They actually have boats in the water. This place is absolutely insane. If you're ever in Memphis, you need to check it out. Now let's go see if we can get to the roof. And for only $10, I got my ticket to the top. Alright, we've made it to the top, so let's go outside and see the view. There's even a glass floor. Let's see what it looks like from the bottom. Kind of creepy, huh? Well, it was a fun view, but as they say, what goes up must come down. And we're going to take the largest freestanding elevator in the country down 28 stories back to the main floor. Bass Pro Shops at the Pyramid. If you're ever in Memphis, come check it out. It's really cool. See some live animals, an awesome atmosphere. Take the elevator to the top. We're heading to Little Rock, Arkansas next, so join us as we continue on this adventure. I think we've all experienced how the weather is never quite what they tell you. And here at Bass Pro Shops, they commemorate it. Alright, and we are back in Arkansas! Going back over the great Mississippi River. Boy, you know, I really feel like I did this once recently. This all looks really familiar. You ever get deja vu like that? We have officially made it to Little Rock, Arkansas. I know it's tough to see that skyline because, well, it's dark out, but it's there. I promise you it's there. And now we're at the hotel. Kind of a decent looking place from the outside. Let's go check in and see what the room looks like. I know I talk a lot about how I hate exercising or eating healthy, but one thing that I actually do is trip when going up the stairs because I'm looking at the camera. I take the stairs instead of the elevator. You almost saw me wipe out there. So let's go find this room. I'm gonna pretend to be Steve Rakin as we go into this room. Alright, here it is. Wow! It has a lamp! Wow! It has a chair! Wow! It has a bed! Wow! It has a TV! Wow! It has a kitchen! Wow! It has a toilet! Wow! It has a sink! Wow! It has a rabbit! Wow! It has a shower! Wow! It has a chair! Wow! There's a shelf in the fridge! Wow! Wow! It even has soap! This is so exciting! I'm loving it! I hope you guys enjoyed day 1. I know it was short. We didn't have a lot of time for thrifting. But join us tomorrow for day 2, where there will be more thrifting. This really did not taste good. I was gagging a little bit. I hope you guys really appreciate what I go through for a bit just to entertain you guys. This is, just smelling it is, I can't. It did taste better than a salad though.